that the Nephilim are coming, but James thinks it's nonsense. Bravo leaves while leaving the guy at the tree. Meanwhile, Team Alpha use a small explosive to make a hole and enter the bunker. They find a man getting hurt on the wall, and when he turns around, he reveals a face in the process of mutating. Suddenly the man charges toward them and the team opens fire, but this isn't enough to stop him and he sends a mercenary flying. In the forest, Team Bravo discovers their prisoner has escaped. Then a bomb explodes near them, so they run for cover and shoot back as Oleg's men open fire on them. One of the team members immediately gets killed and another one is severely wounded. Bombs keep going off in the area and Marshall is knocked down, but he quickly recovers and continues to fire, only to get stuck behind a tree. James is also knocked down by a bomb, so he drags his body on the ground to recover his weapon. Then he runs among the trees to kill the last few enemies to save Marshall. He also encounters the prisoner from earlier, and this time he doesn't hesitate to shoot him in the head. Afterward, James and Marshall help their wounded teammate, but they hear more enemies coming, so they hide him after bandaging his wound. Then they take cover and notice Oleg's men finding their other teammate, who wasn't actually dead and gets repeatedly shot by the enemy. Then Oleg's group brings a dog to search for them, so Marshall has no choice but to shoot the handler. Another gunfight begins and the duo kills as many men as possible while running through the forest. Soon they're running out of bullets and more explosives go off nearby, so their only choice is to jump off the cliff and into the water. The strong current pushes the duo for a while. James manages to hold onto a rock and notices a waterfall, so he worries about Marshall, who appears swimming nearby. They get back on land and sneak around to reach the meeting place, but they don't see Team Alpha around. An argument ensues because Marshall wants to wait for pickup as the plan said, but James thinks Oleg will find them soon. At that moment, barking can be heard in the distance, so Marshall agrees to hide in a cave. The duo has to crawl through narrow tunnels until they reach an open area, where they're excited to find a hatch under some rocks. They immediately move them away and enter the bunker. At the same time, Oleg and Jonah find the injured mercenary and beat him up as they ask where the entrance to the bunker is. Suddenly a body bag starts moving and Oleg shoots it down before making the mercenary open it.